What's good, guys? This is We Love Mike. So, today's vlog, I'll be discussing comprehension and why it matters. Something that I wish my family would show me more frequently. See, when I explain something, I usually feel like it's being minimized by some of my family. I guess you can compare me to Kevin from Home Alone. Last weekend was a perfect example of this. Okay, let me start from the top. On Sunday, January 18th, I was at Topgolf for the first time. There was like five of us. And basically, everything was running smooth. Then suddenly, I got into a super heated argument with my sister because she brought up this college application process that I did not want to talk about. And I swear to Canada, it wasn't even my fault. She was about to piss me off, so I began to fuel up my anger. And when I did that, my mom was aware of this, but she and my sister allowed my niece to laugh at me. Then my sister spoke aggressive to me, and now I started crashing out, unlike my dad, however. And in public, which I don't think I've ever done before. So after I left, I was traumatized, and I was crying for an hour. And now I don't want to speak to my sister ever again. I don't want her calling me. I don't want her texting me. I don't want her inviting me anywhere with her. I don't want anything to do with her at all because she's a stranger to me now. And I come to conclude that she's sometimes been a bully to me when I was a little younger too. So yeah, my feelings were almost completely shut down. And I'm sorry if that sounded too emotional. I just wanted y'all to hear this. And I want a therapist. Well, according to my mom, ignoring my feelings isn't her intention. But she can be a little overprotective. And she also pressures me into believing certain general things, some of which I genuinely believe. Remember how I told you that I initially told her about my YouTube channel, which is what you're watching right now? Well, I know it will be visible anyway, but I decided to stay secretive about it because she believes that there could be scammers. But that's never happened to me, and I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen to me at all. My dad, on the other hand, is very dismissive. Every time he sees something I'm doing and I try to emphasize a correction, he always jumps to conclusions without even letting me explain. He thinks it's all about him and everything has to be perfect. Well, I believe that nobody is perfect. We all make mistakes, and that's something he needs to learn. Nowadays, the average American is basically surrounded by everyday things like politics, work, reading, watching TV, even social media. If comprehension didn't exist, everyone would just start reacting emotionally. In fact, too emotionally. And they base their actions on assumptions, including this lady's first phrase, which irritates me, by the way, and I'll explain why in next vlog. Now, comprehension matters because people like me who believe in equal treatment make it matter. When you do comprehend, you'll think clearly and actually understand what others might be going through or what point they're trying to make. With comprehension, we can learn faster, make positive decisions, communicate better, and perform unity. We don't just understand what is being said, but we also understand why it's being said. And that type of awareness will change who we are, and we can change others too. And I have my friends who comprehend me pretty well. So, this is the takeaway I want y'all to think about. Comprehension changes the way we view the world. And that wraps up today on We Love Mike. If you enjoyed that, leave a like below, share this with your friends, subscribe for more vlogs like this, and click the bell for notifications.